Hey everyone, and welcome to Top Think. Today we're going to learn about 3 weird tricks to get a better jawline. Now let's begin. What's the first thing people notice about you? Is it your hands, your clothes, your hair? More often than not, their eyes are drawn directly to your face. They see your cheeks, your mouth, and your forehead. They see your bone structure and the little dimple on your chin. Your face is the first thing people notice about you, and it's also one of the most attractive. According to a 2011 study published by the Royal Society of Biological Science, facial features overpower almost every kind of physical attraction. And if that wasn't enough, your facial features also heavily influence emotional intimacy and chemistry. In other words, your face plays a larger role in your love life than you realize. But what if you don't like the way your face looks? Many people resign themselves to a look they're not happy with. They tell themselves that their appearance is set in stone, decided since birth. They think you're either attractive or you're not. But that's not necessarily true. Some physical features you can't change, like your height, but others are shaped by your environment, your habits, and your lifestyle. Your appearance is influenced by the kind of life you live. It's a combination of your genes and your environment. So what does that mean for you? If you're not happy with the way you look, you don't have to look that way forever. You have the power to make a change. Several studies have found that the jawline is a great place to start. A 2011 study found that a sharper, more defined jawline is a very attractive feature, especially in men. Another study, published in 2018 by the journal Frontiers in Psychology, discovered that a larger jawline is the most masculine facial feature a man can have. Just take a look at the best-looking male actors in the world today, and think about pop culture icons like Superman, Iron Man, and Captain America. When you imagine these masculine heroes, do you envision a strong, chiseled jawline? Throughout human history, we've associated a strong jawline with health, strength, and masculinity. So it's no coincidence. But what if you don't have a strong jawline? Can you really change the shape of your face? These 3 strange tricks will help you do exactly that. Number 1. Training your muscles. Where does the sharpness of your jaw come from? Most people think the jawline is defined by the jawbone. It's actually the muscles around your jaw which connect to the mouth, neck, and cheeks that shape the bottom half of your face. If you want to improve your jawline, you have to target these muscles directly. Just imagine for a moment that you wanted to build up your arms. How would you make that happen? You'd start by hitting the gym, right? You'd build your arms using targeted exercises which grow your muscles over time. The muscles around your jaw work the same way. To change the shape of your jawline, you have to do exercises that challenge the right muscles. In this section, we're going to walk through 2 specific exercises that target your mouth and jaw. Together, these techniques train every muscle that influences the shape of your jawline. If you practice both of these exercises for just a few weeks, you may notice a gigantic difference. The first exercise is called tongue tension. You start by sitting down somewhere comfortable. You can lay on your bed, you can sit on your couch, or even plop yourself down on the floor. The exercise itself begins with your tongue. You just pretend you're holding a piece of candy on the end of your tongue. Now, take that imaginary piece of candy and push it up to the roof of your mouth. Place it right behind your teeth and just hold it there. Have you got it? All right, for the next 20 seconds, you keep that piece of candy pushed against your palate. That way, you maintain tension throughout your entire tongue. And once your tongue is in place, it's time for step number 2. While holding your tongue on the roof of your mouth, try to hum a few verses of a song. The humming creates vibrations along your tongue, which exercise the muscles around your jaw. After holding and humming for 20 seconds, just take a 10-second break. Relax your jaw and let your tongue fall back down to the floor of your mouth. You repeat this process 5 times in the morning and 5 times at night. That's only 5 minutes out of your entire day. That's all it takes. 5 minutes a day to build a sharper, more definite jawline. The second exercise is called long vowels. While tongue tension focuses on your jaw, long vowels highlight a different set of muscles. Instead of using your tongue, you're going to make exaggerated movements with your mouth, which expand and contract the muscles below and beside your lips. Now, just like last time, find somewhere comfortable to sit, then take a moment to relax your face. Make sure you release the tension in your mouth and jaw before you get started. Once you're feeling relaxed, then make a long O sound, as in over or snow. To make this sound, close your lips around your teeth in a small oval and push your jaw downward so it elongates your face. Now try to exaggerate this vowel shape as much as you can and then hold it for 3 seconds. After the long O, it's time for the long E, as in eat or ear. To make this sound, bring your jaw back, your lips up and out, and your teeth forward. While forming this vowel, make sure your mouth stays open. Again, hold it for 3 seconds, then alternate back to a long O. Switch back and forth about 10 times for each set. Similar to tongue tension, you want to practice these long vowels twice a day, one set in the morning and one set in the evening. If you're short on time, you can incorporate both of these exercises into your daily routine. For example, you could practice tongue tension while answering emails or long vowels on your drive to work. It doesn't really matter where you do them. What matters is consistency. If you're consistent, you'll notice your jawline changing before you know it. Number 2. The power of chewing gum. This is the easiest and sweetest technique on this list. If you want to improve your jawline, chewing gum can make a huge difference. Most people don't realize how much strain chewing puts on your jaw. Repetitive chewing exercises the muscles around your mouth and jaw. Avid gum chewers will chew over and over all day long, so their jaw muscles are much stronger than the average person's. Yeah, some of you may be rolling your eyes at this technique. Yeah, it sounds like one of those pseudoscientific myths that people pass around the internet, but the research speaks for itself. According to a 2018 study from the Journal of Clinical and Experimental Dental Research, chewing gum significantly increases jaw strength. In this study, participants performed 5 minutes of gum chewing every day for 4 weeks. Over this brief period, participants saw massive fluctuations in bite strength and muscle development. In other words, you don't have to chew 20 sticks a day to reap the rewards of this technique. Just 5 minutes of chewing gum can improve the shape of your face. But what if you're looking for something stronger? Some people use a substance called mastic gum, which is made from tree sap in the Mediterranean. Mastic gum is around 10 times harder to chew than regular gum. In the same way that lifting heavier weights builds more definition, chewing harder gum poses a greater challenge for your jaw muscles. If you prefer regular chewing gum, remember that gum isn't always the healthiest for your teeth. Many gum chewers don't realize exactly how much sugar they're ingesting on a daily basis. Luckily, there are plenty of sugar-free alternatives available. That way you can refine your jawline without damaging your teeth. Number 3. Expression exercises. Have you ever heard the saying, it takes 20 muscles to frown, but only 10 muscles to smile? The message stands, but the numbers seem to change every time you hear it. Some scientists say it takes 26 muscles to smile and 62 muscles to frown. Others calculate those numbers much, much lower. For this technique, the exact number of muscles doesn't really matter. The simple fact is, expressions like smiles and frowns exercise the underdeveloped muscles in your jaw. Each one creates tension around your mouth, your cheeks, your lips, and your neck. So whether you're laughing, crying, or yelling, larger expressions develop the muscles in your face, and they refine your jawline over time. So how do you incorporate larger expressions in your daily routine? Well, for starters, you try smiling more. You smile at your coworkers, you smile at your friends, you smile at random strangers you pass on the street. Not only will smiling strengthen your jawline, it will also make you feel better. Countless studies have shown the benefits of simply smiling more often. If you want a more regimented routine, stand in front of the mirror after you wake up or before you go to bed. Make as many exaggerated expressions as you can think of. Some will be goofy and strange, and others will be serious or strained. Twice a day, make at least 10 different expressions before moving on with your routine. Yeah, it may not feel like much in the moment, but this simple exercise will help you develop the jawline of your dreams. Hey, thank you for watching Top Think, and be sure to subscribe because more incredible content is on the way.